Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's topic is super close to my heart: long-distance relationships and personal growth. Whether you're currently in one, have been in one, or you're just curious, this video is packed with deep insights, personal stories, and real advice that can help you grow with or because of the distance. We're going to talk about how being apart can actually bring you closer, not just as a couple, but to yourself too. So grab a drink, get comfy, let's have this real conversation. 1. Understanding personal growth in long-distance relationship. Let's start with what we mean by personal growth in a long-distance relationship. It's more than just surviving the distance. It's about evolving, emotionally, mentally, and sometimes even spiritually. Being away from your partner pushes you to become more emotionally mature, more independent, and a better communicator. When you're not physically together, you don't rely on gestures or presence to solve problems. You rely on words, patience, timing, and trust. That changes you. It deepens your ability to reflect, to understand both your emotions and your partner's, and to express yourself better. You also start noticing the difference between healthy support and unhealthy dependency. That realization, it's powerful. 2. Real-life challenges that lead to growth. Now let's talk about the challenges, because growth never comes easy. Loneliness is one of the biggest hurdles. You miss the person, you crave their touch, their energy, and it can feel like something's always missing. But it's in those moments that you learn how to sit with your feelings, how to soothe yourself, how to be enough on your own. I remember a time we went 2 weeks without talking properly: time zones, exams, stress, life. It felt like we were drifting apart. But instead of shutting down, we chose to talk. I learned how to listen better. We both learned how to apologize, how to check in even when life was heavy. It wasn't perfect, but it was growing. Every tough moment taught me something: how to handle miscommunication without lashing out, how to build trust without control, how to be vulnerable even through a screen. 3. The habits you build alone. One of the most beautiful parts of a long-distance relationship is the personal time it gives you. You build habits. You create routines. You rediscover passions you may have lost. You have the space to grow into who you're meant to be. I used to feel guilty for doing things alone, going out, working late, spending time with friends. I'd constantly think, what if they feel left out? But eventually, I realized that having a life outside of your partner is not only healthy, it's essential. When you grow as an individual, you bring more to the relationship. You bring energy, joy, and stories to share. You stop expecting your partner to be your everything, and instead, they become your favorite part of an already fulfilling life. 4. How the relationship grows when you do. The more you grow as a person, the more your relationship evolves. You start to communicate better, handle conflict with more grace, and support your partner in their own journey. When two people are committed to growth, the relationship becomes a safe space. A space where you can be honest, where you can challenge each other respectfully, and where you both feel encouraged to chase your dreams. There's this amazing thing that happens when both people are growing: you stop worrying about losing each other and start focusing on building something real. It's not about proving your love every day. It's about living fully and knowing your love is strong enough to hold space for both of you. 5. Practical tips to encourage growth in long-distance relationships. So how can you use your long-distance relationship as a tool for personal growth? First, set personal goals and share them with your partner. Whether it's fitness, career, reading more, or learning a skill, let them in on your journey. Second, have regular check-ins, not just about us, but also about me. Ask each other, how are you growing lately? What are you proud of this week? Third, spend time alone without guilt. Journal, reflect, go for walks, travel if you can. The more you know yourself, the better partner you'll be. Finally, encourage your partner's growth. Celebrate their wins. Support their hustle. Be their biggest cheerleader, not their anchor. 6. questions to ask yourself. Let's slow things down for a second. Here are a few questions to reflect on, whether you're in a long-distance relationship or not. Am I growing as a person in this relationship? Do I feel supported and free at the same time? What have I learned about myself lately? What habits am I building that align with who I want to become? Take time to sit with those questions. Or journal them. Or even better, talk about them with your partner. Conclusion. If there's one thing I want you to take from this, it's that distance isn't a wall. It's a bridge. A bridge to discovering yourself, your strengths, your love, and your potential. Long-distance relationships aren't for everyone. But if you're in one and you're both committed, it can be one of the most powerful chapters of your life, one filled with transformation, maturity, and deeper connection. If you're in a long-distance relationship right now, drop a heart in the comments. Share your story, or just say where you're watching from. Let's build a space where love and growth are celebrated. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. More real conversations coming your way soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.